Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
How's it going?
Hola.
Hello, everyone.
How's it going?
Hola.
Nobody's here.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah, no kidding.
Hola.
Nobody's
Wait, hold
here.
on, I have a page.
No,
Yeah, no
we
kidding.
have people.
Nobody's
Wait,
here.
hold on, I have a page.
We have two
Yeah, no
people.
kidding.
We have people.
Nobody's
Wait,
here.
hold on, I have a page.
You know,
I
that's
I
the
don't think the
thing.
cameras are
People.
on.
No, cameras are on. There's a delay.
Oh, there we go.
remember?
There we go.
It takes a second.
Hola, niños.
All right. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Due to some shenanigans that happened behind the scenes, we're having a more side questy day. Where things
Yeah.
may or
Toast
may
isn't
not
here, and Bro isn't here, and Alex isn't here.
things may
Toast
or may not
from
happen. Reality is weird in this point of time.
Reality is just little wonkies. That's fine.
It's a little wonky.
It's a little wonky, just a taste.
So, if everyone but the DM is ready,
Hola.
We're not.
when are we ever ready?
we're not. Simply no answer.
So,
Mm.
anyways, actually, I probably should ask this first. For those lovely viewers listening in, I can be heard, correct? Just making sure that all systems are working.
Well, I was there a second ago, and you could be heard.
Perfect. That's all I need to know.
Yes, fair enough.
So, last we left off, the party, after some unique adoption procedures, acquired a very special child by the name. I am blanking on his name for some reason.
Ivor.
Ivor.
Ivor. Thank you. I was thinking Trevor for some reason, but it's not Trevor. I was thinking
No, we're calling
Ivor
him Trevor from now on. We have to.
Trevor.
adopted a small child by the name of Ivor.
Adopted quite forcefully.
Very, very forcefully.
Just a little. Just a smidge.
And as they brought him back to the safe house, they found out that he has some very strange magical properties. One, he seems to be able to cancel spells, and two, it almost seems to be able to pull people into his dreams. Erisina and Stacy ended up with Sakome within one of these dreams, walking through each other's memories, and then walking through Ivor's. When they woke up, they found that two of their fellow party members were still deep within their sleep, unable to wake up. And upon trying to find a way to secretly carry them around in a wheelbarrow, the wizard, Erisina, woke up to walk in upon all the shenanigans that happened. With a gnome in a exploding workshop, a set of guards that claim to have seen a improv group walk by, and a very
Fucking
professional
improv group.
and annoyed poison maker who just wants to go on with his day. They all met up at the safe house after a very emotional and intense moment. And as the night drew on, Sakome woke up to hear people talking over a deal of a new weapon, freshly acquired, that could level a city block, if used properly. And as they are hearing this, our heroes are thusly asleep, where things don't quite make sense. Stacy, you recognize this feeling.
Episode.
You've
Fucking hell!
you've had this happen
3 times in a
before,
row! Oh my god!
but something is strangely different this time. There's no blue veil to be pulled back. Instead, you find yourself in what looks to be a marsh just immediately.
Well, this is
You-
only a little bit new.
You look to the
Who's
side,
here this time, or am I by myself?
you look over to your right, and you see Levilan. And Levilan, you have been here many a time.
Oh, of
You
course.
know this place as your home. And strangely enough, where you get your messages most of the time. And you look over to your left, and you see Stacy's with you.
And she is
What the
freaking the
fuck?
fuck out. We're here again! We're here for the 3rd time, and it's only been like a week. I don't want to be here. I just went to sleep. I was just here.
I don't want you here either. Why
What?
are you here? Why? What? What? How and why are you here?
Do you know where this is?
Yes, I do. Very much
That
so.
hasn't happened before. Okay. Well, long story short, Erisina probably told you about the dream we had together, right? Like, Erisina probably told you, like, she tells you everything.
Did Erisina ever tell Levelin about the dream?
I think she did. I think she made a point of doing
I
that,
think
but
so, yeah.
Okay. Ooh, she told me a little bit of it, yes.
well, we're fucking back.
No
and you
shit.
did this
I
again
thought
like
we were a
last night.
land of
Like
rainbows and unicorns.
what?
I thought we were in a happy land of rainbows and unicorns fluttering about.
Well, I've got some bad news for you. We are in a marsh.
I know where we are. I know. There's this wonderful thing called sarcasm that I think you should learn just a little bit more, but that's besides the point.
I've been single cheering and fucking hate you.
What was that?
Pompous. Right. Fuck. Wait. Oh my god, give me like 5 seconds. I need to find the charger from my laptop because it's low on battery. I will be right back. I'm so sorry.
That's fine.
Intermission already.
It gives me a moment, a beautiful moment, because Levelin. There's one thing that has changed. For you, my friend. Usually when you're in these dreams, your gloves aren't there. And as you look down at the symbol upon your hand, one of the stars are glowing.
Well, that's new. Welcome back, my friend.
Did something happen while I was gone?
Yeah.
Something. Is
Alton.
Are you going to tell me, or are we just?
I don't know. Is Levelin mentioning it?
He looks down at his hand for a little bit, and he's kind of just eyeing it. It's just, well, that's new.
What's new?
The I've never particularly seen one of my symbols glow. And he kind of just lifts his hand up and shows Stacy.
Oh,
No,
that's the one on Ivor's hand.
No,
You didn't think that would be like information that I would probably need to know? Do you have the same symbol that's on Ivor's hand?
Bit of a correction. You have seen it glow before. It's when you were casting Eldritch Blast back at
But has
episode
he
1.
ever seen? Well, weren't they all glowing at the same time, or just one of them?
They were all glowing at the same time. So
But
the
has he ever seen just one?
No.
Yeah.
And the stars are a recent addition. You got them when you got your Eldritch invocations.
Yeah.
And there's 1 star per invocation.
Yeah, remember that. He's kind of just looking at it, kind of just circling it with his left finger. Just strange.
Well, are you going to tell me more about it, or are we going to go find the first memory?
I suppose it would do a little bit of good to tell you. You see these markings? These on my hand.
I have eyes.
Use them
Yes,
well.
of fucking course you do. Right. Recently, I've gotten 2 little additions to this on my hand, and I have never particularly seen one of them glow before. 2 little stars. You have eyes, you can see them.
Yes, I do have eyes.
And I'm not particularly used to this.
Well, it's glowed on Ivor, so I mean, you gotta assume it's gonna glow on you, buddy.
Oh shit. Yeah.
My dude, I think, call me crazy, I think it might be magic.
No shit, really? Really? I thought it was the wonders of fucking... Oh, Lord. Anyways, you know this dreamland world, whatever it is, more than I do. So where do we go?
I don't know. I look around, are there any doors?
There aren't any doors per se, but Levilan, you do notice an indicator that usually is there when you're about to receive a message from your patron. Looking forward on one of the far willows, you see the trunk of a tree that seems to have a shifting shadow on the bark.
Trust me on this. I know where we're going. Just follow my lead. Just for a little bit.
What are you doing?
I know I'm a dick, but just trust me for once.
I want collateral.
What the fuck do you mean collateral?
If you lead me to my death, I want a guarantee. I want something to guarantee that you won't lead me to my death.
I'm not going to lead you to your death. There's hardly anything dangerous here. Just trust me. I know where we're going. I know I'm a dick, but trust what I'm saying. Just once. That's all.
I'm taking your humility as a sign that you maybe won't kill me. Or maybe you're really desperate to kill me, and if you are desperate to kill me, and if you're that desperate to kill me, I think you maybe deserve it. So
If
I'm
I
gonna
was
go
that
with you.
desperate to kill you, I would have done it ages ago.
I'd like to see you fucking try. Did you see how good I murdered that cow?
Anyways, Leveling completely ignores what she's saying and just walks over to the stump.
Hey, pay attention to me.
So
Shut your trap and follow me.
So you go to the tree, and it's an odd sight, Stacy. You recognize the village in the distance. It's the same village that you were in during Ivor's dream.
Oh, motherfucker.
And Leveland, you just recognize it as home. And as you approach the tree, the sigil on the back of your hand, starting from where the star is glowing, you make me a perception check.
Oh shit.
You can do the same thing, Stacy.
New dice, don't feel me now. Oh shit. That is a 5, and I don't remember what I had in perception.
The 14, and it's perception, so -1.
I thought this one had been saved. I
Is
didn't
perception,
sleep
wisdom, or
on
intelligence based? I should open up.
You should.
Roll 20.
Perception is wisdom based.
Yeah. Okay. So then it's +0. So 14.
14. Levilan.
I rolled a 5. I need to see what my perception, like if I have any pluses in perception. I don't know if I do. Please,
I forgot.
come on, buddy. 7. It's a
7.
+2.
My perception is +0. 14. Ruby. Ooh.
Hi, Groupie.
Wait, fuck, I forgot.
Fix the layout? Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Fuck. Alright, one sec. Thankfully, I only screwed over one person, so I could fix that well enough.
Hi.
No. Cam, do you mind? Cam, thank you. So.
I like this music. Ooh.
Oh my god, mouse, please, mouse. I'm sorry, my mouse likes to dick with me.
I get that. Sort of.
Anyways. You don't notice anything more than just that it's glowing and it feels slightly hot. Stacy, though. As he approaches this tree, you see a very thin purple thread. You just barely catch it as it glimmers in the light, only appearing when what you assume to be sunlight hits it, leading from the star on his hand over to your chest.
What? What? What?
Do you not see the string coming directly from your hand?
No, I just assumed that the vine fell on you or something.
It's in my chest! It's in my chest! That's not good! Are you trying to kill me?
No, I'm not trying
In my chest!
to kill you.
That's not supposed to be there!
Step back. What are you talking about?
There is a purple thread in my chest! In the middle of my chest! I walk over to the sunlight. I walk over to the sunlight and I go, look! On my... Here!
And as this happens, you are able to see, with her pointing it out, the thread that connects you two.
Levilan just looks at. He's like, "Oh shit! What the fuck?
I don't know.
What the fuck?
It's in the middle of my chest. That's not supposed to be
I don't
there.
know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. What the fuck?
I don't know what the fuck. I'm wondering what the fuck.
I as well. You think I know what this is about?
Well, you've been here before.
A very long time ago.
Okay.
Last I remember, this never happened.
Well then, we've got to figure out what the fuck this is, because I do not want it ripping out my heart or some shit while I'm not paying attention.
Is your chest hurting?
Is it?
No.
No.
You won't even
it's not
notice.
Then you're
hurting.
fine.
It doesn't feel like anything, but it's there.
Then
and
you're
that's weird.
totally fine.
That's really weird, Levilan, because usually there's not a purple thread emerging directly from the center of my chest.
Levilan just grabs Stacy by the shoulders and just shakes her. She's like, I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Neither do
I am just as freaked out as you are. Believe it or not. I'm stuck in a dream world with you out of all people, which I suppose is a good thing because you know what's going on.
No, I
And
don't.
anything that happens,
Don't ever assume that I know what's going on.
you've been here once, so I would assume that you know twice. Twice. Yes, twice. I would assume you would know what's going on.
I don't know why you would assume that. I just walked through doors and then eventually I left. Last time I think I thunked real hard. I thunked going somewhere that isn't here, and then I woke up.
Well, let's try
I
and do
think
that.
really hard. I think really hard. Like, Stacy's just... And she's thinking really hard about...
Do I need to dig a hole for you to empty your
Nothing-
bowels?
You try to focus, but you feel no shift. And you open your eyes and you're squarely in the swamp. The marsh, not swamp.
Last time that worked! Last time I woke up when I did that, but I'm not fucking waking up this time, so...
Are you trying to do something magical or pass a stool?
I'm trying to remember a very nice time and then not go back to that time and actually wake up.
You look like you're trying to use the facilities and it's not working.
Yeah, you've made that pretty clear, and
No shit.
that's not what I was doing.
Well, apparently, whatever you were trying to do, it's not going to work here.
Yeah, that's what I fucking said.
So, this purple line of some sort must mean something. Or lead to something? Maybe?
I guess.
I think we should... As much as I don't...
Ivor's village over there, and that's probably the closest place with a door. So, I mean, let's find a door and walk through the door.
As much as I hate to admit it, you're right.
Score 1 for Stacy. Okay,
But
I'm leading the way this time because you said I was right. Let's go.
I know where we are. You would probably
Well,
get
then
lost.
enlighten me, oh great one.
Alrighty then, you goblin bitch. And he just takes the lead.
Stacy is forcibly trying to to get in front of you.
He just keeps on like pushing me back. Just fuck off.
You
Stay in the back.
you walk into the village that you're very familiar with. And it's... something is just not... Whoa, the timing on that music, okay.
I was gonna say.
You walk into the village that you're also familiar with, and something still doesn't feel right. You're used to just... You're used to these weird dreams that don't feel like dreams, and feel more like reality, but this feels like somewhere just in between that, even more so than what you're used to when you get these messages. What's your passive perception? 10 plus
I want
wisdom.
to see
It's just 10 plus wisdom modifier.
12.
12. Okay. So, as you walk into the village, upon the very boardwalk that you have walked 100 times, you look into the water and see not your own reflection, but an inky black sky with some shimmering stars, and you look up and it looks to be about noon.
Sorry. That is my alarm.
Beautiful.
Okay.
It's
Great breaking.
Wonderland round 3.
Levilan kind of looks. Levilan looks. Oh, sorry.
Side note, Stacy is just frantically opening doors, and I also have 2 questions to ask.
Okay.
1, if I walk further than the string is, does it keep me, or does it expand?
So as you kind of bounce between the distances of Levilan, going a little closer, a little further, a little closer, a little further, you find there's no tug on the string. There doesn't seem to be any sort of tension as it always looks to be taught. And as you continue to look around, there doesn't seem to be any doors to open, only shacks and huts that you can walk into.
Second question. My hand passes. Very hot.
Hello. Fork.
Food,
Fork.
very important thing.
Fork.
Second question. My hand. I try to pass my hand through the string. Does it go or does it?
It does pass through the string. If you weren't paying attention, it would look more like a trick of the light, if anything.
Hmm.
Okay.
Alright.
Cool.
Does Stacy can't see what's going on in the reflection of the lake, right?
Stacy has a
Stacy
passive
isn't looking.
It's a passive perception of 10.
Stacy has
so
passive
no.
perception of 10.
No. Oh no, you poor thing.
My wisdom is a 0 modifier.
There's not a single thought behind those eyes. Oh. Levilan looks at this.
My intelligence is a -1, so.
Leveling kind of looks at the reflection and then looks up at the sky. It's just like under his breath, just, what are you trying to say? And he keeps
Do I hear
going.
that?
I don't know, are you trying to be sneaky about it, Levelin?
He just mutters it under his breath.
I would say that you're not able to hear what he says, but you're able to hear a mutter.
You say something?
Nothing. Just
Cool.
music.
If you see any doors, tell me.
There seem to be a bunch of doors around. I'm not paying attention.
There are just shacks. There are just a bunch of gazebos. There are just like 50 gazebos. I don't. There's a gazebo there. There's a gazebo there, and there are no doors. There are just roofs, and I don't see the point of gazebos. Why don't you just use trees?
Are you finished?
You said you know where this is. Do you know why there are so many gazebos?
Simply the way that the village works.
The village works like shit then. Are there any doors? Do you know where any doors are? I really need to find a door.
No, I would not know where a door is.
Then let's go look for doors.
Or we can continue walking. That works too.
And it is at this point that you both hear a voice come from the distant trees. Come here.
Oh shit. Does
Did it say come here? Is that what
Levelin
it said?
come here?
Yep, it's a yep.
Does Levelin recognize the voice?
No.
You know, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that that's a trap.
It could be, but it could also be your door you're looking for. I think we
Do
should check
doors
it out.
normally talk to you, Levelin? Because then I think we have bigger issues here.
I don't fucking know. This is a dream world. Things talk, things don't talk. Doors can speak. I don't fucking know how this works.
Fine, then let's go investigate the murder voice.
Yes. And it could be a person. I don't fucking know what this is.
It's a murder
There's no
voice, and we're
possession.
gonna get killed.
You'll be
Children
fine.
of the far realm,
Oh shit.
come here.
I can see what you mean by the meta voice.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we could also possibly get answers from it. I'm simply concurring.
Bitch. Fine.
So,
That's Stacy angrily marching over to the direction of the murder voice.
Let us just calmly walking.
you start walking towards the murder voice. And things start to look more and more familiar to you, Levilan, in a way that is very uncomfortable.
Hmm.
The distance you cover doesn't seem right. You only walk about 5 paces out of the village, and you recognize that you're near the area of the bargain. The deal that you made.
I don't like this one bit.
Then why are you insisting that we go here? We can leave. If you don't like it and I don't like it, I don't see why we can't leave.
Listen, this may be the only way we can get out of here. And I'd rather get out of here as fast as possible and not stay here for another minute.
Fine, sure, let's go, I guess. This is a stupid idea.
I know
that's
it
coming
is, but
from
it's
me.
the only one we've got.
So,
If we turn around, we're just going to be back in the beginning. And there was no doors there.
Let's try to find some doors.
This
If we keep
could
walking
be
far
the
enough,
way.
then we'll either hit a barrier or we won't hit a barrier. And if we don't hit a barrier, it'll be weirder.
Listen, this could be the way. You just
Fine.
have to trust me on this. I
Fine.
don't want to be here as much or anymore as you do. Just... And I have a sense of
way.
where we are, so mine as well. And he just keeps going.
So, you approach this area. I got...
Damn.
I screwed up the bot a little bit. It's fine though.
It's like some fun little funky 8-bit pirate music. It was really cool.
Music.
It's good music. Funky music. Funky fresh.
Yeah, well, this isn't funky. You walk towards the small grove. And a few things strike you upon entering, Stacy.
Ah, me?
Yes, because Levilan has seen this before.
Of course.
It's an area of solid ground that is completely void of any bush, tree, or root for about 50, 60 feet across. And there's grass and it's green. It's a lively green. And this is the thing that you both notice. There seems to be a floating crystal in the center of this field. It's
Hello?
speckled in various colors. It's prismatic, almost. And as you shout out your hello, you get no response back.
You talk, Mr. Crystal?
I don't...
Sorry, I shouldn't assume your gender. Crystal?
I don't think it has any... It's an inanimate object, I think.
Don't be rude.
It's a crystal flying in the middle of a field. I'm not being rude, I'm being logistical.
Yeah, and we heard a murder voice originating from nowhere. Crystals can totally have genders. Don't be insensitive.
My apologies.
Thank you.
To not me to come off rudely.
Thank you. Very kind of you. Now, where the fuck did that voice come from? Hello? Hello?
Level
You can't just invite us out to the middle of the forest with a floating crystal and just, like, leave us here. I'm too dumb to figure this out, and I don't trust Levelin to figure it out, because I don't
Okay.
trust Levelin to figure it out. So,
As Stacy continues to talk, if she is
Yeah, she's just
Leveling
ranting to nothing.
Leveling slowly walks towards the big crystal.
As you walk towards the
Yes.
crystal, how close are you getting to it?
He's kind of just taking it slow, and he wants to see like a good 15, 20 feet away from it, probably.
As you get about, let's say 15 feet away from it, if you're okay with that.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, as you start to get closer, something seems strange, almost like it isn't whole. And once you get 15 feet away, you're able to see that it's not just a single crystal. It is fractals of different crystals, all floating in one area.
Ooh.
And,
Without taking his eyes off it. Oh, sorry.
and as you look between the different fractals, not only do you see just swirls of colors and void, but you see places you have never been before.
Oh, shit.
And some places that you have been.
Leveling without taking his eyes off of the funky crystal. He's kind of just like moving his hand to try and signal Stacy. Just Stacy, come over here. It's fine. I
Yeah.
think.
She
You're
moves
safe.
forward and like looks at the diamond or the various
Funky
crystals.
crystals.
As you walk
Crazy
up to
diamonds.
as you walk up to the
Reference.
crystals, Stacy, you're able to recognize spots like the headquarters to the Thieves Guild. Not just the orphanage that you were raised at, but places where very few people have ever been before, to your knowledge.
Hmm.
You
The entrance to the Thieves Guild, like
not the
the one.
not the entrance to the Thieves Guild, like the personal meeting room of your mother.
And people don't go there a lot. And if they do, they don't usually come back.
Oh shit.
To your knowledge, yes. You also see different safe houses that you've been into before. You see the inside of a caravan.
Like, does it look like the one from Jacomi's stuff?
No, it looks like the one that you would ride in for your missions.
Oh.
Leveling kind of takes his eyes off and looks at Stacy. It's just like, do you know what this is?
I don't know what it is, but I mean, well, people haven't. This crystal dude has certainly been a lot of places. Is it all stuff from my stuff, or is it like everywhere?
You can't really tell what it is. You just recognize places that you've been and recognize places where you certainly have not been. But you see everything from forests to deserts to swamps to the middle of a raging ocean.
Yeah, I don't know what this is, but I know that it is fucking weird.
The two of you are
There's
also
locations in it.
the two of you are also able to spot out the very safe house that you're sleeping in.
Are we in it?
Are you approaching?
Oh, well, yeah, I said that I looked into the thing. I said, are we in the safe house?
As you approach the fractal that seems to be the safe house you're in, you look there and you see yourself and the rest of your party sleeping sound.
Hey, we're in this one.
Wait, what do you mean we're in this one?
This is the safe house that we're in. The one that we're sleeping in. It's us.
Let me fucking see. And he walks over, get a good look at it.
you see the
Does
same
this-
thing.
Wait, I look around really hard to see if there's us looking at a crystal in one of the crystals.
You quickly do just a check all around you, and there isn't.
What the fuck is that for? What?
Well, I mean, I want to see if we're in here, like us right now. Like, is there a, you know, when you walk into
Like it's
a
some kind of like-
a fantasy convenience store, and there's a fantasy security camera, and you look up at the fantasy security camera and you
Okay,
can see yourself in
okay.
it. I want to see if there's one of those.
Yeah.
I avoid shopping in areas like that.
Oh my god, they don't. I put my
prefer
foot down. That does not
vintage
exist in my world. I'm sorry. That doesn't.
That's valid.
Oh
Mm,
my god.
So are you seeing if it's like some dreamception thing going on?
yeah, I want to see if there's one of those. Because I mean, there are a lot of these things. I'm like, we're in that one. I want to see if we're in another one. I look
think
around
this might be-
for just any people that aren't us in the dream things.
That's easy enough for you to find. You look around some of the other fractals, and you do see other people. You don't recognize them, but they're there. Also, I will say, I think we're getting an echo on your end, Stacy, from the stream.
Oh, shit! How do I fix that? I've never had an echo before.
No, no.
Headphones!
What I'm saying, you got the stream opened currently on your end, right?
Yeah, it's turned all the way down though.
Okay. Oh wait, you don't have headphones, do you? Never mind.
I have them, but they're broken.
No, sorry.
no.
I thought I was just hearing our own stream in the background. That's my bad.
Mm.
Sorry. But yeah, you look around the other fractals and you can see, actually within every fractal, there is someone or a group of people.
Okay, in the one with the Rogues Guild, who's in that one?
Oh, shit.
Within that area, you see a lone person. You don't know their name. You just know that they're one of the smugglers. Sitting in a corner, he is a short, bald man. Muscles kind of rippling over his entire body, and he's just sitting down in a corner, head down, carving something with a long knife.
Mr. Clean.
I know that guy. I think I've worked with that guy.
Do you... This may sound weird, but do you think this crystal orb thing is somehow managing to catch real-time things?
I mean, I don't know what else it could be. I don't.
Because you looked in it, and we both looked in it, and there was us asleep.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think everything we see in this could be happening real time? Like, if we looked in a certain place, we could witness something? Like a...
Levilan. My man. My bro. My dude.
What?
Are you suggesting we snoop on people? Are you suggesting we learn some juicy fucking secrets? Because I am totally down for that.
Thinking more, like, a murder could happen in one of these small little places, and we could see it, and it would technically be like a live,
like a witness
version of it?
account. Wow.
Wow.
We can totally abuse this power.
I don't
I
think it's
immediately
wise
start looking
to-
around for like
Oh, shit.
for like
How-
murders or whatever.
Let's not do that. Let's be actually very careful with this. We don't know what this could entail at all.
Well, I mean, we've been looking at it for a good, 10 minutes. And nothing's happened so far.
That's true.
And Stacy starts looking around for her mom, for see if she's in any of the things.
Well, eventually you go looking around and you do see your mother's private sanctum. And you see her sitting there, elegantly, looking over a book, a oil lamp burning bright to her side.
Stacy just smiles really, really wide, and she's going with her hand up to not quite touch the crystal, but just trace her hand over it, just see her mom's face for the first time in a while.
To be clear, you're not touching.
No, I'm not touching the crystal.
Okay. Yeah, you're
But
able to do that.
Wait, what happens if I do touch it? I'm gonna touch the crystal.
So as you touch the crystal, the fractals, the fractal in front of you ripples. And it starts rippling more and more, and it seems to almost be growing in size, and these different prismatic orbs and stripes just zoom by you until you look around and you're there. And
Does Levilan see any of this?
you look around, Stacy's gone.
What? Levilan just looks around really panicked, just screaming Stacy's name. Just fuck.
Roll me a quick perception.
I hate this dice. 10. 8 plus 2.
You don't really see Stacy anywhere.
Oh, shit. Why did I have to get stuck with a child?
Do you think maybe he could have advantage because I was looking at a specific crystal a second ago and now I'm not?
Were you keeping an eye on Stacy?
He was probably more infatuated with the crystal.
Alright.
Damn. Well.
I will say, if you're specifically hunting her down, then I will allow investigation. But just for a quick passing look, that's just perception.
Okay, I'm gonna do investigation because as much as I'm curious about this place, I need to find that kid. The man-child, the woman-child.
She is a proud 27-year-old, 13-year-old.
Who acts like a child. Okay.
Why I
so
said 27-year-old, 13-year-old.
Yes.
Yeah, no kidding. Oh! Decent. 19.
You're able to take some time to look around, and you do end up seeing it's strange. You see Stacy within one of the fractals, in front of a elven. You know what? What does your mother look like, Stacy?
I've never seen your ma.
No, you haven't.
Ma.
She is this very tall, and all elves are beautiful, but she is just very tall, very beautiful, sort of
otherworldly.
She's otherworldly, sort of elven woman. She has pale skin, and she has smile lines, and her eyes and her mouth are starting to wrinkle a bit, and that's elves age a lot, so she's pretty old, even for an elf. And she's got this I'm sorry, I think there might be there's someone doing construction right outside my house.
Yes, it sounds like someone's chopping down a tree.
No, I think they're constructing a path. But she's got she's got very curly blonde hair that just falls she's so beautiful, and she's got this hair that just falls down to about her mid-back, I think, is how I drew it last time. and she's got. Stacy has like a lot of face jewelry and ear jewelry, and she's got a lot of piercings. Her mom wears jewelry, but it's much more tasteful. She's got ear cuffs and just simple little studs, and she wears some very beautiful, sort of expensive-looking necklaces. And well, she's probably just like at home chillaxing right now, right?
She
So-
is in her office, reading a rather large book. So for you, Levilan, I shared a picture of her in the channel.
Yeah.
And
That's yummy.
for the rest of
Yeah,
our
and I have
lovely
a.
stream.
Ah!
You okay? Very well.
I'm gonna move downstairs.
There's a big
I think.
Yeah, can you mute?
Can you click mute? Question mark.
Yeah, I've got it.
Nice.
This is just gonna be a temp mute. Stacy, we cannot heal you at the moment. You're gonna have to type for a minute. We just muted you so that there's not a lot of clutter on the screen. Well, audio clutter.
You know, brains. Oh, there goes the music.
And while that's going on, I'm going to take this opportunity to show the lovely audience as soon as my mouse wants to work.
Is it like one of those like wireless mice or?
It is.
Hmm.
It is very much indeed. Just shoot me a message when you're good to, you know, whatever,
There they
Stacy.
go.
We are just gonna browse for a second.
Just going with the vibe. I don't like this dice. This dice is not being very friendly.
This is the woman that Stacy was describing but a moment ago.
It's very pretty.
Currently sitting in front of a very ornate desk. It seems to be made of a dark wood with a very expensive finish to it.
So Leveling can see that Stacy's also in there as well.
Stacy is currently inside the fractal. Yes.
All right. Leveling kind of just looks around real quick and just closes his eyes and just might as fucking well. Don't know where this is gonna take me, but fuck it. And he just touches it.
So you touch the fractal, and you feel. You're unmuted, by the way, Stacy. Just got that fixed.
Ah, great. I'm gonna
one...
send the updated line art for Emerald to the chat.
Okay, I'll put that image up then. Once you do that.
Mm.
But once you touch the fractal, it almost seems to break in front of you as it ripples out. The prismatic lines and orbs pull you in. You seem to be flung forward. Your form just not physical anymore. And you find yourself right next to Stacy. Now, what were you doing while this was all going on?
Stacy is trying to get the attention of Emerald.
So, you try to get the attention of Emerald, but she doesn't seem to notice you're there.
Mom, hello, Emerald, Miss Wintress, hello, boss, hello. Tap her on the shoulder, like, hello.
You gotta tap her on the shoulder, and your finger goes right through.
God damn it!
And as
Well, we're just
you
gonna do-
look at your chest, you still notice the thread that is connecting you, but it seems to be very, very faint now. Even in the light, it's hard to notice.
Does it like disappear at any point, or is it just?
It does seem to disappear about where you originally appeared, which was in the corner of the room.
Okay. Stacy is just gonna go and sit down, like, on the desk in front of her mom, and she knows she can't, like, touch her or anything, but she's gonna, like... I know you can't hear me, but I missed you. You're even prettier than I... You're even prettier than I... No. Remember you, but of course you are. Oh!
Do you want to use the basement?
Yay. I'm gonna move to the basement. But Stacy's gonna keep monologuing to her mom while I'm moving to the basement. Ugh.
It's a very nice button up.
God, can you pick that up? Oh! Drop my pizza on the ground.
Let me grab it.
Yeah. Thank you. I know I talked to you, like, last week, but... Sorry.
You're fine.
There we go. There is my normal setup. Fuck.
Careful.
There we go. Okay.
There's no sounds of the cleaning man. Over the...
No, not anymore. I know I talked to you just last week, but
Actually, it's just a few days ago.
Oh yeah.
Week has not
I know I
passed.
talked to you a couple days ago, but I miss seeing your face. I hope I'll be able to come back soon. I made friends, if you can call them that. I think. I mean, I hate one of them, and I am not sure about another one, and then the third one's been passed out most of the time. But Jacomi's nice. And Ivor, the kid that they kidnapped, is...
We're good people.
I promised myself I wasn't gonna like him, but I like him, and, you know... I just miss you.
And it's about this point that, Levilan, everything seems to settle, and you find yourself within this room. It's made of elegantly carved stone with a wooden floor. And, of course, as everything else with Emerald, it is all very decadent.
As soon as Leveling got out of whatever the fuck he was in, he's just standing there with like his hands and he's like, fucking shit.
Levelin! Hi!
That was not fun. Oh shit.
I didn't even notice.
Yeah.
I sent the updated line art to your lovely art, but well, we've known each other for a bit now. It's probably about time that you met my mom.
Leveling looks at the woman and looks back. That's not your fucking mother. That...
Well, my birth parents, I don't know where they are. I don't
That's your
know
mother?
anything about them. She's my adoptive mother.
And she's a... Where... I need to process a lot of things real quick. Give me a moment. Leveling just turns around and just takes deep breaths. trying to fucking handle whatever the fuck this happened. A little bit of reality shift sickness. Or motion sickness. Reality bend sickness, I don't know. He's like, his hands are still on his knees, like,
It
keep
is.
together. There's a reason this is happening.
Not
Calm.
necessarily.
It is at this
Turns
point.
around and just,
Sorry.
it's fine. He said.
It's at this point that you look over to the large oak door as you hear a quick knock. Emerald! Emerald, can I come in?
Do I know who this is?
You don't recognize the voice instantly.
Oh.
And your mother, without looking up, darling, I told you before, it's Emeril, not Emerald. Oh, yeah, sorry. The door's unlocked.
Actually, DM, it's Imril.
Sorry, run that by me again, just because I don't want to mess this up.
Imril. It's spelled with an I.
Imril,
it.
thank you.
Imril. Yeah.
Sorry. It's
Funky.
Imril, darling, not Emril. The door's unlocked. And as the door opens, you recognize one of the lieutenants of the organization.
Oh, Lieutenant what's his face?
What's his who?
Oh,
You have a lot
there
of
are so many
connections.
people.
A lot of
It's
people.
hard to remember their names.
You recognize
No
him
kidding.
as Lieutenant Vunza. He is an elf himself. And Vunzar, Vunzar, with an apostrophe between the N and Z, just for pronunciation. He is a tall, high elven man with bright blonde hair and really glowing skin. He wouldn't look so intimidating, but you know that under the vests that he wears, there are plenty of weapons on him.
Mm.
What do you want?
No, he looks intimidating, but he's not that bad once you get to know him.
Really? I would need to test that theory. Just love
You
this. Just
can't talk to him.
I see the failed attempts I've seen from you. I understand that, and I am rather glad about that. Actually, why do you know so many intimidating people?
Oh well, you know they're sort of a criminal. Whatchamacallit? Criminal enterprise? Not enterprise.
Organization.
Organization? I don't
Oh god.
know what you would call it. You do crime stuff.
Do you think there'd be a little bit more friendlier looking people in this crime, whatever?
Criminal syndicate.
Yes,
There are
that's the
friendly
word.
looking people. I look friendly.
You look like a child. That's a little bit too friendly. But I
No.
suppose it could be this.
It's my job to look friendly.
I'm not sure.
So he walks in with the heavy sound of boots. And he looks at Imril. I've got good news and bad news. You know the drill. Right. Bad news first.
You got the drill?
Bad news.
It's like you want to hear the bad news first, so that the good news seems even better, and the bad news kind of.
Yeah, I suppose.
Also, it's a little more urgent, you know.
I suppose.
bad news. One of our latest shipments have gone missing. And she just kind of waves her quill a little bit as she continues to write. Oh, what a shame. Third one this week. It wasn't one of the usual shipments. And at this you see her stop writing for a moment and look up. And which one was it? It was, it's for the tailors and woodcarvers. I see. Well, I shall have to locate it then. And what of the orphanage? How's that whole situation being handled?
Well, that's the good news. No one seems to know that we have plants in the area. We still don't know what exactly happened, but, you know, you haven't told us anything.
And I will not tell you anything that concerns my daughter. Understood?
Yes, Imbril. Anything else?
I believe that is a question that I am to be asking you, you bonehead.
Right. I don't really have any other... I don't have any other updates. It's just third time this week. Do you think we might have a mole?
If there is one, then they'll find out very quickly what it's like to deal with me. And with this, she closes the book very gently, stands up, and starts walking out of the room. Come now, darling. I believe we have some work of our own to attend to. And just kind of walks out and closes the door behind her. You hear a very satisfying click of a lock. And then the footsteps getting quieter and quieter.
Well, she seems to care about you. I
Of
think.
course she cares about me.
What was her bit before the orphanage bit?
Huh?
She
Woodcarvers and tailors?
Yeah.
Oh,
That
you
has
know,
nothing to concern us, right? Just something else, or...
probably not. I mean, you're with me, so she wouldn't, like, you know, she wouldn't send assassins to assassinate us.
I wouldn't like that. Does your mother know about all of us? Or some of us?
Oh, well, she did hire you. So.
Touché.
She at least knows that there are people looking after me. And I told her that when I was telling her about how you kidnapped a child, I told her that there were people who kidnapped the child, and I told them that it was the people who hired me. But I also told her not to hurt you. So I think you're good, for now. As long as you don't do anything to piss her off.
I wouldn't dream of it. No.
I should hope not.
No, not in the slightest. Now, you somehow managed to get in here. How do we get out of here?
Not a clue. We could try that door.
Considering you're all about your doors, I think that would be...
I'll be back in a flash, y'all.
Oh, alrighty.
Oh. I mean, you would think that a criminal syndicate is like a sort of a bad environment for a child to grow up in. But, like, it's actually pretty cool
Considering you
there.
have the mental capacity of a 13-year-old child, I assumed it had some form of toll on you.
No, that's the orphanage's fault that I don't know a lot. You know, a criminal syndicate isn't exactly the best suited for raising a child, which is understandable. It's
I
less
would assume.
understandable that an orphanage wouldn't be suited for taking care of a child, except when you consider that they're... I'm getting worked up. Let's go through the door.
You lead, considering you're all about your doors and all.
Sure. Last time, they took us to different memories. And when you went through enough memories or something like that, that's when we ended up getting out.
Will it just be going through your memories, or...
No fucking clue. Last time, it was a bunch of people's. And, but this one was my choice to go through here. I bet we could have found somewhere else, but...
Just as
I mean-
long as the memories of some sort are yours, and not mine.
I mean, they
I
might be
think we'll
yours.
fine. Well, let's just hope that's not the case.
As you approach the large oak door, this time, Levilan, you hear a voice that you recognize.
Come, my child. Off-world her.
And you hear the movement of stone behind you as you turn around and you see a tunnel forming. That was the voice of your patron.
Oh! Wonderful! Okay.
Or
Hey.
not.
You know, I think we should go through here. When we ditch the oak door. This could be a way out.
I mean... Look it! Sure.
Considering you have just about no other options, like you said, fuck it. And he walks in the tunnel.
You two walk through the tunnel for some time. You can barely see what's ahead of you, even with your dark vision. You almost are guided by a gut feeling between the both of you. And as you reach the end of the tunnel, you find yourself back in the safe house within the silver thread, looking over your own bodies.
Huh. That's new.
Are they breathing? Or, like, are they alive? Or are they dead?
You're still alive. You're still breathing, and as you inspect yourself, you find that the symbol, the sigil on the back of your hand, is also glowing in the same way on your physical form.
Stacy,
Mhm.
you said, or we came to terms that looking through this crystal orb was a real life time of what was happening in the present, right?
I mean... Probably.
Right.
You're also able to see that there is while there is a purple thread connecting you and Stacy, there seems to be a purplish gold thread connecting everyone else.
To each other or to us?
To each other.
Hmm. There's a motherfucking... There is something going on here? I don't...
Quite curious, actually.
Bit weird, yeah. Bit weird.
You think it means something?
I mean, I'm not not an expert on the interworkings of the universe, but, I mean... Mom used to tell me stories about the red string of fate, and I mean, it ain't red, but...
Seems to have the same effect.
Maybe?
That's how it sounds. I'm not sure. Levilan checks to see the thread that's between him and Stacy. Has it changed at all?
Your thread, the thread that connects you two, is still the same.
So, like the really faint purple?
It is still the very, very faint, barely visible purple.
Oh shit.
I look at the strings between everyone. One, are there strings between our bodies and other people's? And two, are any strings stronger than others?
I was thinking this.
You're not really able to tell strength, but as you focus on the sleeping bodies, you're able to see a network, almost a spider web, of these purplish gold strings connecting everyone to everyone. So it isn't just like Sakome to Ericina, it's Sakome to Ericina, from Sakome to Stacy, from Sakome to Shavine, and this is done with everyone.
Oh, that's funky.
Including your own bodies, having not just the purple, but a gold string connecting you two.
Huh.
On your physical form, but in this strange form, you only have the purple.
Oh! Oh, so the purple ones are for the dream world and the gold ones are for the fucking everyone else.
Right, sounds easy enough. And this is an old world. Very old.
I try to wake someone up.
Oh shit.
You try to go to... Who are you trying to wake up?
I start at me and Levilan, and then I just go around just poking everyone else, trying to...
So...
Might not be a good idea to do that, just in case.
But it would be so fucking cool, though, right?
You try to go
Also really
and
concerning.
wake up Ericina. But your hand passes straight through her.
Well, like I said, I'm going around the room, so...
And as you do this to everyone else, your hand passes through everyone. There's a little bit of resistance when you get to Ivor, but it's still barely noticeable as your hand goes through.
Damn.
Wait, can Levilan notice this?
If you want to go and try to do the same, then I would say so.
Yeah. Levilan does the same thing, but goes to, let's see. He goes himself, Ericina, Zakomi, Shavine, the kid, and then
So,
Stacy.
here's
Try it with your magic hand. Maybe it'll do something.
As you go to touch yourself, you find purchase.
Wait, but I said that I tried to touch myself. I said I went me and Levilan and then around the room.
Okay, sorry, I missed that. I missed that part. My bad.
Ah.
But yeah, as you touch yourself, you do find purchase. You're able to move yourself around. And you even feel it a little bit on your own form. You go to grab your own shoulder and you feel a hand grabbing that very same shoulder. But as you go to touch everyone else, even Stacy, your hand goes through.
Stacy, I want you to try something. You see you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Punch yourself in the shoulder.
Hurt.
I want to try something. I want to see something.
Can I try a different thing first, though?
What?
Do I still have my rapier?
do?
I take out my rapier, and I poke myself in, like, the palm of my hand, but just enough to draw blood.
You do so, and you take 1 point of damage as you feel your own rapier prick the palm of your hand, and you look over to your almost ghostly form, and you do see a small trickle of blood.
Yeah!
I was planning on just punching
Look at
yourself
me!
because it wouldn't
I'm
hurt.
smart! I would get a bruise if I punched myself. The
But
cut.
wouldn't it be better? Okay.
Would
Well, it's
hurt
still
for
proved our
longer.
theory nonetheless. Can we?
Can I try to wake myself up?
You try to jostle yourself awake, but it just feels weird. It just feels like you're standing still and you're throwing yourself around, and it's... I need a constitution. I need a constitution save.
Okay.
That's gonna be such like a weird thing. That.
Also,
my const-
I should add, as you did cause pain to yourself,
That's a natural 20 constitution save.
Jesus.
So, two things. First, as you do cause pain to yourself, you do see a very quick ripple go from your own body to Levilan, and then from Levilan across the purple thread to yourself.
Does level 1 feel anything?
Levilan feels
Do I feel?
no.
Okay.
And you don't...
And this is this the purple one or the gold one?
Both. So it went from you, right, your physical form, through the gold string connecting to Levilan, and then across the purple string from Levilan to yourself.
That's weird. It's fucking weird.
No kidding.
Cool.
And you do not... You do not become so nauseous that you throw up as you shake yourself. Because that is just free motion sickness right there.
Mm-hmm. Natural
You
20
can-
con save, baby.
Baby. Can Levelin notice Stacy's body just jolting and shaking from when she's shaking her real world body?
Well, here's the thing. Her body isn't jolting and shaking as she moves her real world body.
That's fucking weird. Alrighty then. Let's try and move on from this section.
But as she did stab herself, you do notice the trickle of blood.
So you cut yourself, you bleed, you shake yourself, your body doesn't move?
You die in the dream, you die in real life.
No.
But probably, though.
Fuck. I was just loving the thought of you couldn't die here. But now that you think of that and say that, you're probably right.
Never assume you can't die.
Stacy, 2 for 2. Ding.
I assume I'm immortal until proven otherwise.
Don't know what I expected, you pompous ass. Sorry, I probably shouldn't say that. It's just, you're with Erisina, and Erisina's a pompous ass, so I'm going to assume you're a pompous ass because you sort of...
Continue.
You sort of act the same, except for when she scares you into obedience. So I assume you're both pompous asses. But also, you didn't try to go into my orphanage and steal all my shit and learn about me when I didn't give you permission, so...
The only thing I stole from your orphanage was that child. And we're fine. I don't plan on going into
I
your
think maybe
orphanage
a
anymore.
child is like the worst thing you can steal from an orphanage, but
It's
go off.
You're doing them better. Think about it. Technically, we're giving them a new home.
I'm not saying
Technically,
that it was a bad thing because that orphanage is awful. I'm just saying that maybe don't steal children. We shouldn't have to have this conversation.
well, I thought it seemed the best choice in the time. We're not going to talk about that. We're in a dream world. We have to focus on that. Let's see if we can be able to get past this and possibly find more of the tunnel, if there even is more.
One more thing.
Yeah.
If I look in my bag, do I have my bag in this dream world?
You do.
Okay. If I go in and I grab one of the flowers that I have, that I probably still have, because I don't know why I would have disposed of it, and I put it in my hair, does it do anything to my physical body?
It does not. But as you do go into your bag, you are able to find all of the different flowers that you originally took from your first time encountering this strange world.
Oh, that's weird. Okay. So,
What?
the first time I was here, Christina probably told you about this, there was like a flower shop, and I grabbed a bunch of flowers, right?
Yes.
And all of the flowers that I grabbed the first time are still here.
Have they aged at all? Gotten old and
Have they?
crumpled?
They still smell as fresh as ever. It's almost like you just recently picked them.
Time stops in the dream world.
That's
The
weird.
dream world.
The last time when I smelled these, I woke up. But I don't want to take a chance this time, so I'm gonna maybe not do that, because I think they're poison flowers.
I mean, well, you didn't know that before, and you still smelled them, and you still woke up. Just pretend that they're regular flowers and smell them again, and see if anything happens.
Okay, I smell one.
You smell one, and you feel lighter. And as you open your eyes, you see, almost colliding with the safe room, the outlines of the
That is
florist.
fucking weird. Oh no! Oh, that's bad!
If you do remember, his shop
you alright?
is within the city.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, just make sure you remember that.
Well, I smelled this flower, and I don't know if you can still see me, but now I am in between the flower shop and the tailor's.
So you're like in a limbo of some sort?
She does look a little see-through.
Something like
that's
that.
fucking
Do
weird.
you want to try one of the flowers, or do you want to try to...
No.
Okay, well, if I disappear, that's your fault. I disappear without you.
That's
And try to
fine.
go running to the flower shop and see if you can find me. That'd be weird. Is it fading anymore, or is it just staying the same?
It's kind of almost pulsating back and forth a little bit. It's hard to tell if it's just fading or not.
Okay.
Are you just experiencing like a really bad drug trip? Are you sure you're like in between places, or are you just...
No, I'm definitely in between the flower shop and the tailor's. I mean, am I see-through? I don't...
You seem pretty translucent.
Yeah, then I'm gonna assume that I'm sort of... I am in between... I am in between realities, or I am in between dream places? Did I just invent teleportation? Oh my god. Levilan, did I just invent teleportation?
No, I think you just sniffed the wrong flower.
No,
And
no.
we're not gonna sniff any more flowers, and we're
Hey,
just
you
gonna
told
keep
me
going.
to sniff the flower. Dude,
And
you
I
told me
realized
to
I was
sniff the
wrong.
flower.
And I realized I was wrong. I wanted to see what happened. And we know what happened, and we're not going to do it again, right? It's a learning
Well,
experience.
I mean, I think the damage has been done at this point. I kind of want to see what happens if I sniff it again, and I go all the way to the flower shop.
Maybe don't sniff it again and continue walking so I can at least have some form of guide in this place, because I, again, don't know what the fuck is going on.
Okay, well, I figured out some things, but not a lot, so I'll just tell you what I know just in case I disappear. So,
Got it.
if you go through doors, you go to different memories, right? And, there is no sense of linear time here.
That much I can tell.
Yeah. And, you know, now that I think about it, it was a little different when I woke up this time, so this night I'll be wrong. I don't know. It's crazy, man. I don't...
Are you sure you didn't sniff a drug one?
No, it was probably a drug one. I mean, that was like a drug flower maker. That was a...
Are you also just experiencing both limbo as well as a weird drug high? I'm actually getting a little
Could be
concerned for you.
both. Could be both.
I normally
Here,
don't
you know
like
what?
you, but I'm a little concerned.
Just in case I do disappear and you get scared, take a couple flowers.
I don't think I'll get scared, but thank you. He just keeps him as far away from his nose as possible so he doesn't smell him.
Yep, just arm's length away, just...
This is a disease, and I need to keep it away.
Well, the pollen from these things is poison. Like, probably and or definitely. So...
Right? Does Levilan just puts him in, like, anything he can, just keeping his face away from his, like, just gonna...
You
Fuck.
put it in a pocket. Yeah. It's simple enough.
Let's continue down this tunnel if we can. Or
yeah,
if
let's
you
try
can.
that.
You look behind where you originally exited from the tunnel, and it's gone.
So, Stacy's mom's room is
It's
gone.
got it going on.
I was really hard trying not to say that.
Stacy's mom has got it going on. She's all
So,
I was trying to hold myself. from
but
making
yeah,
a
you
joke.
look back to the tunnel, and it's not there.
Fuck. Well, I guess we have no
well,
other
there's
choice.
a door there, and there's a door there, and there's a door there, and there's a door there. Let's try one of those.
Are there doors wherever she just pointed?
Well, there are plenty of doors. There's like the hidey hole, and there's the one to the sewers, and there's the one upstairs, and there's the drug hole.
I mean, the door in the dream world. We can't access those ones.
Oh, usually if you open the ones from here, then it just goes to another memory. So, I try one of the doors. I try the one to the sewers.
You open the door to the sewers, and right as you do so, you find yourself grounded once again. Completely within the safe house, but as the door opens, you see outlined in a strange gray a shimmering area that you do not recognize.
Levilan, come over here. Is this one of your memories?
Does he recognize anything?
It's
Do I recognize
it's
anything?
a place you recognize. It almost looks like where you originally met Ericina.
Oh. Yeah, this looks familiar to me. Yeah.
Huh. What happened here? You don't have to tell me. If we just go in, then we'll figure it out.
Okay. Right.
Come on. Unless you want to try one of the other doors? Probably
No,
not. Go.
let's just focus on this one. Get out of here as fast as possible. Please.
So, you walk in, and you find yourself within a very sterile area. There is there was a book on a podium. And Levilan, you see yourself with your hand over that book, just staring at Erisina. And she kind of just puts a finger up and leaves the room for a moment.
Sorry, who's there with Erisina?
Levilan.
Ah. This is one of you and Erisina's memories. Huh.
Shh. Shut it. Please.
Sorry, dude. Making conversation. Weird and silent, because you're weird and silent. Fucking
That's
weirdo.
all I can kind of be right now. Without losing my shit.
Or you could talk.
About what, though? What? Give me a conversation starter. What should we talk about, Stacy Stabberson?
There's so much happening right here. You could talk about how you met Erisina, and you could talk about what's happening here, and you could talk about where we are, and you could talk about Erisina, and you could tell me that you're dating, because I know you're dating Erisina.
We're we're partners. We are work partners and only work partners.
Keep telling yourself that, babe. And there's and
Does that
you could tell
mean?
me about
I think it would be better if you were to just watch and see what happens and figure it out yourself.
Okay, but I wouldn't be too confident about that because if past experiences tell me anything, I am pretty slow.
Careful. Dreamworld's getting to you. You should not sniff any more flowers.
Yeah, obviously.
As you stand there, you hear the click of a door opening, as everything immediately shifts again, and you now see Levilan in the middle of the field that you're at earlier with the crystal.
Wait, we didn't open a door, but a door opened?
The door opened,
Oh shit.
and you shifted. And in the distance,
Stacy's looking
you
around for
see-
people.
You see someone standing in the center of the field where the crystal was, exactly where the crystal was, kneeling on the ground. Levilan, you recognize this moment. It is burned into the back of your mind. You look forward and you see a younger version of yourself.
Is that you?
Yes.
It takes a few moments, and you look up, both you and your younger self, in sync, as storm clouds start to form and spin. There's a crash of lightning, a crack of thunder, and then you hear yourself scream in pain. You see your younger self stand up, staring at the back of your hand.
Loveland, when watching all this, kind of just absentmindedly just starts rubbing at the back of his hand.
Is that thing a scar? Does that like hurt or?
What?
Does it hurt? On your hand?
Does it hurt right now?
It doesn't hurt, but you remember the searing pain of it being branded onto your skin. It's right at the forefront, and you can almost feel it like a ghost on your hand. It's not there, but you remember.
Well, it doesn't hurt right now. But I know for past me, it hurts quite a bit.
Damn.
Quite a bit.
Sorry, dude.
It's quite alright. It was worth it though. I'd say anyways.
Good.
Now, let's look for some more doors. And get out of here.
Yeah!
Why
Look
would
around,
you
are there any
walk
doors?
out,
Oh my god.
my
There's someone else who can talk to us?
And you look back and that came from your younger self. And you see the
That's
younger
fucking
Levilan
weird.
turn around and there is no face.
Oh,
Instead, there is the Instead, there is the brand
Oh, I hate
in
that.
place of a face.
Stacy's like got her rapier out. She's like, that's fucking weird.
That's that's not what happened.
Fucking
When
weird
you
though.
having dreams, when you having memory dreams, did weird things happen in
No,
place?
they don't change. They're just what happened.
And there are
That did not happen.
instead of the 2 stars are currently on your brand, you see 6
Oh,
additional stars
Oh shit.
around the tree.
Oh, I hate that.
my child? Why are you here?
I did not mean to come here. This wasn't my doing. Old one.
Of course it wasn't.
Crack of thunder booms behind him.
Hmm.
He looks over at Stacy.
Yeah.
And
Have
you come for a bargain?
a bargain. Oh,
Leveling quickly turns to
I mean,
Stacy.
that wasn't what I was here for, but like, I'm a sucker for a bargain, my dude.
Stacy. Leveling just quickly turns to Stacy. Stacy. Stop.
No. I want to hear what he has to say.
No, you don't.
I do.
You don't. Mm.
Hello? Bargain. What kind of bargain?
Not a good one.
You see the face contorts in what would be a smile, but there are no lips.
Oh, I hate that.
Unimaginable power.
Don't say anything. You will regret it.
What kind of unimaginable power?
Swear to God.
The universe controlling kind.
And you look around as everything bends and contorts. And you find yourself floating in a black void, surrounded by stars. Both of you.
Fuck. Levelin's just looking around for a door. He's just like,
I like
"I need
that.
to get out of
I
here."
like that a lot.
Oh,
Levlin just grabs Stacy. Just, Stacy, we need to get the fuck out of here. Right now.
But
Right now.
he's offering me the universe. That's so cool. Leveling, that's so cool.
Don't. We need to get out of here. Stacy.
I want to hear what he has to say, though.
No, you don't.
Okay, I get unimaginable power, and you get what?
That is something to be called upon for later.
Okay, listen, dude, you're gonna have to be a little less vague, because I might be pretty dense, but I also do know when someone's trying to rip me off, so...
You do realize you're talking to a fucking god right now, right?
you don't know. No, you don't know what the fuck this is.
Like-
You don't know what the fuck your patron is, my guy.
I assume he's a god.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. Sorry, my bad.
That's all I can assume. It's fine.
I mean, if a god is offering me unimaginable power, who am I to refuse? I don't.
I know you love tricks, Stacy, and I know this seems like a good idea. But trust me when I say that this is not a good idea. Even
How would
the
you know?
slightest. What would I know?
Yeah.
You do realize you're in my memories, right?
Yeah, but like you did a thing, and I mean, you might know nothing about this. I don't know.
About what's going on right now, considering the fact that this was not a memory, nor was it ever. No, I don't know what is happening right now, which is even
Exactly.
worse to fear.
Well, then you need to start living a little, dude. Now, back to you, immortal god. So give me a little, give me a little taste of what I'll be giving to you
Please
when I
don't.
get unimaginable power.
It's not. You don't understand.
I don't understand most things, but I understand that I am getting to bend the universe with this. So,
He's not going to give you that. He's not going to give you that.
but he might.
He will not. Nor especially to you.
That's rude. That is
No
rude and
offense.
judgmental, and I'm not
I
listening
don't.
to you anymore.
Jesus. Fine. You don't have to listen to me. You can regret your decision later when it happens and you can't go back to fix it. Lola just continues to try and find a door somewhere.
Levilan, as you look upon the stars around you, you realize that they're like the fractals that you saw earlier.
Oh, fuck, are we in the crystal now?
And this entity looks at you, Stacy. I can give you lots of things. And
Tiny things?
more. And you see a version of yourself in front of you, just covered head to toe in gems and gold and jewelry. All I ask is trust. Trust that you can do a few favors whenever I need you.
I think I can vibe with
Fuck
that.
this. No. Fuck this. Loveland just grabs Stacy's hand. Just, I don't care what the fuck you say, yes or no, we're getting out of here. I don't care. We are going. Fuck. And he
You
just
and me. When I
tries to
wake up
find the
later,
fucking bathroom
contact
to
me.
find the
I
door.
will take you up on that deal.
You touch the nearest fractal and you find yourself within a florist shop.
Ah, shit. We're back.
Are you fucking insane?
I have been called that.
Don't tamper with things you don't understand. Do you think this is some kind of game? Do you think his offers and bargains are some kind of fantasy and dream you want? He makes it
I
look
don't know. I mean,
tempting, but it's not as it seems. You don't know what he can do to you. You don't know what he could do to anyone. You don't know his power and his scale of anything.
Would you mind making me an insight real quick, Levilan?
Ew.
With
I hate
advantage.
these dice. Wait, it landed. Can it count, please? It didn't docs or whatever fuck it is anything. It landed on a 20. I promise. I swear to God.
Okay, if you say it's
It
20,
landed on
I
it.
trust you.
It is.
Okay. And all the messages that you've gotten from your patron, this is not how he rolls.
Listen. He's acting different now than he did before. I don't trust what's going on here.
Well, if he's acting different now, then maybe he's not your god and he's more trustworthy.
That's not... Fuck. Jesus Christ. Listen, this just... It's not right. There's something going on. And I do wish you could try and understand that. And at least take my side for once.
Understand what exactly?
Okay,
And
well, if you show...
It is at this point as you hear, understand what exactly? That you see a... Stacy, you've seen it before, but... You, Levilan, this is your first time. It's beautiful.
It's you! Well,
You
he
see
Levilan's
a man...
Levilan's seen this guy, right? Because we went to that... Because we went to that shop for a couple days to, like, hide out.
Right, you did. Sorry, I forgot about that. Yeah. You see the florist of the first safe house that you entered walk out. Ah, you again! What are you doing here?
I don't know. Like, you're tripping on drugs, right? Like, you're tripping on drugs again? It's another weird trip? Yeah?
Maybe? I don't know. I never know these things.
Maybe.
I never know.
We're asleep. I think.
Ah, a good friend. What are you doing on this weird trip of mine? What are you doing?
Well, Ericina was here last time. Remember Ericina? He's here this time.
Interesting, fascinating.
I don't want to be here.
Completely fascinating. Oh my god.
I don't want to be here anymore. Oh, I would love to wake up.
There's a door over there.
I don't think we need to go into any more memories or anything. Do you know how to wake up? Or anything?
Well, last time we sniffed a caffeine flower.
Do you have any more of those?
Oh yeah, go right here. And he kind of reaches up from the ceiling, kind of bumbles around with his hand for a bit.
One thing. And then in Thieves' Cant, those aren't poison, right? Like, are they poison, or...?
He responds, No, these are seriously caffeine flowers. These seriously wake you up.
Okay, good.
They really
Making
get your energy
sure.
going for the day. I eat one at least every morning.
I can tell.
Yeah.
You know, maybe when I wake up, I could come back here and I'll buy a few.
Yeah, sure. Levilan, all you
What the
hear...
fuck are you saying?
Yeah, you just hear them talk about the weather and then some baked goods. It makes no sense. It's almost like they're having an aneurysm, but just they can understand each other's aneurysm. They can... My stroke, that's what I meant.
Well, this is a sight to see, and I don't think I would like to see it anymore.
And he
Okay,
kinda...
these flowers will wake you up, and then we'll get out if we sniff these flowers. So do you want to wake up?
Yes. Please.
Cool.
If there isn't a
You're here.
Yeah. Kind of extends his arms to each of you, each holding about
Levilan
a
just
fistful of these flowers.
Just like carefully I don't trust this man, but if you say so. And then, was it sniff the flower?
Yeah, you just smell the flower.
As,
Yeah.
as you...
And I'm only pretending to sniff the flower. Because last time Ericina saw something afterwards, and and Stacy is curious.
Levilan, as you sniff the flower, things become more and more translucent, and you see a black void in front of you. And
I'm not the only one seeing this, right?
Stacy, he's becoming more and more translucent, until finally he's gone.
So that's what happened last time. Cool. Hey, I might need this later, so can I keep this, and then I'm gonna go check something out? That's okay?
Yeah, sure.
Cool. I'll be back when I'm awake. And then Stacy leaves to go check some stuff out.
where are you going, Stacy? We'll deal with this first.
Oh,
Okay,
you
first of all,
damn.
she leaves out the front door. What's there?
You're back in the silver thread. Except
Hmm.
it's the upper section of the silver thread.
Okay.
You see
And then I see.
the tailor standing about with a small group of about 3 to 4 people talking about something, but you can't make out a word that's being said.
I'm gonna find another door and I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna keep leaving until I see something new.
You open the door to the safe house, and you just enter the safe house.
Where's Levilan? What's he doing?
You still don't see him,
Floating in the vastness of space
But-
and time.
you still see him laying down, the star glowing on his hand. And this is a moment where I'm gonna have to do something that you're not exactly gonna like, Stacy.
Oh.
Uh-huh. I am gonna have to deafen you for a moment.
Fucking rude.
So,
Okay, at me when I can come back. At me when I can come back, because I'm gonna go.
What a wonderful conversation. Oh shit.
what a wonderful conversation.
I'm scared.
Levilan, you're floating in space when you feel a very familiar voice in your head, and after everything that's been going on, it's oddly comforting.
Oh no. That's not a good sign. Never said.
Here you are, Levilan.
Here I am.
You see stone appear beneath your feet, so you have a surface to stand on. And you look around. You don't really see much. There's a slight haze of the marsh where you usually have your wonderful chats with him.
Hmm.
There's something at play here. Currently beyond my knowledge.
Whatever do you mean by that?
Someone entered, or at least tried to enter our conversation. And
And
I do not take well to impersonators.
If you're referring to the person that was attempting to give my friend a bargain, then you would be correct. I do not know what that is, if that is what you were referring to.
It is. I sense you have brought someone else into our conversation. I do not believe it was your intent.
It was not. I woke up here with acquaintance of mine,
and we have been trying to get out ever since.
You know not your powers, do you?
Not in full.
I bestowed upon you 2 gifts for doing such a wonderful job. The 2 stars on the back of your hand.
That is true.
And yet, you have not tried to tap into them, have you?
I have not. And I see that that is a mistake that needs tending to.
It is. And it is something that, if you're not going to use, then I have no problem taking it away.
Old one, it was a mistake.
It is, as your power has gotten a little out of hand.
I will work on it. I will use my gifts more.
You need not use your gifts. You simply just need to focus on them for a moment to rein them in.
I can do that as well. Need be meditation or some sort. I will.
I will do my best to fix this unexpected event, as this is the 3rd time that people have been brought into my realm.
I see would not do kindly to this reality of such.
No. See, I have given you the gift to look beyond your own mind and into that of the others. You can see from their eyes, hear from their ears, taste from their tongue. And I believe it is that that has overreacted currently. I shall fix it when you wake up. I'd rather not have any more of these intrusions.
Understood, old one. I will learn to harness my gifts rather than reject them.
Now, the other gift I've given to you, since I failed to take time to explain what I've given you. One of them you have used, at least. I am aware of that. You see kind of a shimmering gray and purple light appear in front of you. Walk through that and you shall awaken, and this problem shall not happen again. And I see you have found that child.
I have.
Good.
And had to do some unwise things to achieve them, but they are in our grasp. Old one.
Take care of my child.
Understood, old one.
He is your sibling too. Understand it. And with that, you see the light kind of quickly overtake you, and you find yourself
waking up.
Oh! Oh!
That.
Oh, can I come back? Oh, can I come back? Oh!
As you're poking your head around the different areas, you feel a pull upon yourself as you open your eyes and you're back to what you at least hope is reality.
The Levilan's awake, and I'm not.
No, you're awake.
What? Damn it. Okay, well. I'm just going to go for a walk. No reason at all. I'm just gonna go for a walk. I'm gonna get up. And I'm gonna go. And I'm gonna find a forest to take a walk in.
There's a easy forest nearby.
Cool. I'm just gonna... Hello?
You find yourself alone in the trees. It's almost a new moon. It's very little light, but it's not like you're not used to it.
And I have night vision, so... Hello? Any entities here to give me the power to control the universe? Just out on a walk on this fine night? Hello?
Get no response.
I asked you to meet me in the woods after Levilan tied me into a crystal. I don't mind doing you some favors for the power to control the universe. Hello? God damn it. Here's my chance.
Jesus.
Stacy is going to pick some flowers and see if there's any salvageable wood to give to Jacomi, and pick those up and put them in her bag and go back to the safe house.
You're able to get about 3 branches that have fallen down that seem to be of a good thickness to carve. Levilan, what are you doing during this time?
As soon as he woke up, he is looking around to find something to write on.
You know where Erisina keeps some of her notebooks, and it's easy enough to grab one of them.
He grabs one and starts sprawling down everything that just happened.
Alright.
Stacy, when she walks back into the safe house, she's just walking back in yelling, "Why don't I ever get any cool visions? Yeah, all those stuck-up elven friends get visions. All of them have cool magical deities who talk to them in their sleep. But I just get to go along for the ride and experience none of the fun. What if I want a deity to contact me in my sleep and offer me a bargain? What if I want to have cool magical powers?"
Well, first off, why are you shouting? Everyone is asleep. And 2, where the fuck did you go?
1, they can deal with it. 2, I went off in the woods. Do you want me to braid some flowers into your hair?
No.
Well, too fucking bad. I'm gonna do it anyway.
Don't you get fucking near me. I have to write something down.
You can write while I'm braiding flowers into your hair.
Get 1 flower into my hair, and I swear to God, just like swatting at her hair.
Stacy, no. I'm miming braiding his hair. I am braiding flowers into your hair.
Don't you fucking stop it!
But you look so pretty.
I don't give a fuck if I look pretty or not. Take them out. I don't want them
Clearly
in my
you
hair.
do. Have you seen
No, I
yourself?
don't. What the fuck does that mean?
Yeah, tell that to your slick back hair and your coat that you drape over your shoulders like some kind of fucking anime character. Anime's not a thing. It's fantasy.
No, it isn't.
Jesus. You just being. What the fuck is an anime?
Anime. I don't even know how to pronounce it wrong at this point. Sweet Jesus.
An anime is it's a sort of play, but they're like but they're
Is it like-
really dramatic, and they come from whatever the fantasy version of Asia is.
It would be from Irwin, where Erisina
Are
and
they
Levilan
like
are from.
drawings? Are there like drawings that like wizards and sorcerers animate with powers and magic and
Sometimes, yeah,
such?
like that, yeah.
I've never seen one, and nor do I plan to. Now, anyways, please take
This
these
whole
flowers
time, Stacey
out
has
of my
been
hair.
expertly braiding flowers into your hair. You look so pretty
I
right now.
swear to God, please stop it. She's like
But you look
swatting
so
them at me.
good.
I don't care if I look good or not. Don't put flowers in my hair.
But
Braid them in.
I bet Erisina's gonna like the flowers in your hair.
I don't think she liked her own flowers.
Actually, she did. She thought they were very pretty.
Well, Erisina's her own person, isn't she?
What was that? Sorry, I didn't hear you. What was that?
Well, Erisina is her own person, isn't she?
Barely. At this point. I think you should keep the flowers that I braided into your hair. I think they look great.
At least take a few of them out. Not all of them, but a few of them. He's clenching his jaw as hard as he can. He wants to kill someone.
I take out a couple of the more subdued flowers, the ones that are slightly that have slightly duller colors. And all the bright pink and yellow ones are still in his hair.
Fair enough.
You're lucky I don't fucking blast you out of this room.
Victory! Now, as I was saying, and Stacy like lies down where she was lying down before, and she keeps ranting about how badly she wants a deity to contact her in her sleep.
You simply have to work for it.
It is at this point that we'll end tonight's episode.
Yeah.
Thank all of you for joining. We'll be back again, same time, same place, 7 o'clock EST, every Friday.
I'll be
Manage it.
at my house
What?
and not my grandma's. I'll be at my house and not my grandma's, I think.
What was that, Stacy?
Yeah.
Sorry.
If we can manage it.
If
I
we
hope
can manage
so.
it, being on time,
I hope so.
maybe.
Just maybe.
Everyone, have a great night, and I'll catch all of you later. Bye!